YouTubers, this is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming to you with another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing the game X-Men, which was released in the arcade by Konami and is based off of the X-Men comic book series. And the plot is that Magneto is trying to make trouble for humanity, so Professor Xavier pretty much have the X-Men to stop him, and he's saying Cyclops, Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Dazzler to be in this mission. I'll be honest though, I don't know nothing about the character Dazzler, so if anybody who is an X-Men fan can tell me something about her, you can mention it in the comment section of this video. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, this game pretty much has 7 stages in it. You know, the city, the factory, the jungle, the cave, outside the cave, the trap, and Magneto's base. Now, one thing about this game is that Professor X ends up getting kidnapped at some point in the game, so I'm not going to go into too much detail in that. Don't want to be a big spoiler in that, you know what I'm saying, but that is part of the plot of the game, you know what I'm saying. Plus, X-Men is a 4-player co-op beat 'em up, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But there's some versions that's a 6-player beat 'em up, which is a rare thing, you know what I'm saying. I haven't seen too many 6-player co-op games. You know, I say within the last 25 years. That's another topic for another time. Now, throughout the game, you will fight Sentinels, mutant crocodiles, and weavers. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Sentinels are concerned, they remind me of the foot soldiers in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, specifically Turtles 2, Turtles 3 for the NES, and Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo and stuff like that. But pretty much you do fight other enemies, though. As far as the bosses are concerned, you fight Pyro, the Blob, Wendigo, an Iron Sentinel, Juggernaut, and a couple of stone statues, and Magneto himself, you know what I'm saying. Now, the X-Men has special moves that's based off of their special abilities, like with Colossus able to shoot red beams, you know what I'm saying. And then there's the fact that each special move is represented by blue orbs, and each time you complete a level, you get an additional blue orb, you know what I'm saying. Now, as far as the graphics and level design, they are pretty good, you know what I'm saying. It has excellent color palettes, you know what I'm saying, and the controls and gameplay are pretty good, you know what I'm saying. The only gripe that I do have is the number of blue orbs that you can get, you know what I'm saying, throughout the course of the game. And as far as the music and the soundtrack and stuff, it's pretty excellent. I have pretty much major gripes with it, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, to me, it has one of the best soundtracks of the early X-Men titles, you know what I'm saying, especially the X-Men titles on the NES, you know what I'm saying. It's far superior in my opinion. I would say the biggest flaw with the arcade game, as far as this X-Men arcade game is concerned, is the fact that it was never released on the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. But now if you happen to have like a Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, you can download it that way, you know what I'm saying. But outside of that, the only way to play it now is if you have the arcade game itself or play it on an emulator, you know what I'm saying. But honestly, I honestly recommend this game to anybody who is an X-Men fan, retro gamer, or anybody who's a fan of the beat 'em up genre and all that, you know what I'm saying. As far as the score, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10, you know what I'm saying, because it is pretty excellent, one of the best beat 'em ups of the like early 90s and stuff like that, especially with like the Simpsons arcade game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all that. Now, if you like this game, you can mention it in the comment section. If you have a favorite X-Men that you like to play with out the six, you can also mention that. You know, if you like this video, don't hesitate to thumbs it up. And don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy, Big Metro Fan 12, signing off.